there, YouTube. So, I wanted to touch base with you. I so last weekend I was officially exposed to COVID. So I was officially exposed to COVID, and I have been quarantining, sparingly leaving the house, socially distancing, wearing a mask, being very careful for a while, for since I guess basically Monday of this week. I was exposed over last weekend, so and it was absolutely nothing that anybody could have done to have prevented me from being exposed. I just want to say that. So I I ended up I got tested yesterday. I had to get tested for my work. And so yesterday I got tested for the virus. So I want to one of the things that I really wanted to talk about in this YouTube was that I've had this like chronic issue in my life for years. It's been years. I can't tell you when it started, but I have high blood pressure, which is kind of the weirdest thing for me. Because honestly, and this is like the absolute truth, I'm a really, really, really healthy person. I eat like most of the time. I have to admit, this holiday I was very naughty on all of my dietary rules. I ate so much stuff that I never eat, and my body has really been paying for it. I'm just going to tell you, I so I've had this high blood pressure, and I got I got tested for COVID a couple of months ago, and when I went, my blood pressure was high. Um, and so I go yesterday, I guess it was. I went and I got tested, and my blood pressure was really high. And so, as I was driving away yesterday, I was thinking, okay, because I have actively been trying to get my blood pressure to go down naturally, and I have not been able to achieve this. I just haven't. So I tried to call the clinic that I had gone to get the test to, because they had suggested the last time that I come back and be seen for this blood pressure, and that I have been prescribed medication several times for this particular situation for my blood pressure, which I still laugh because I'm sitting here going, how do I have high blood pressure? I mean, I have like one of the healthiest lifestyles, literally, of anybody I know. Anyway, so yesterday my blood pressure was high, and then I'm like, I was gonna call back, and then I couldn't get through to make my appointment and possibly take medication. So not that long ago, on my YouTube station, there somebody that I follow had put on this YouTube, and see, I follow a lot of people who are incredibly esoteric. Uh, and this particular was no like so I'm just gonna be transparent here, and they supposedly channel like like a um gosh, what do you call it? I'm having a mind aliens, but not aliens, but like they're not human and we can't see them. And so they channel like I guess the Pleiadians and all these different supposedly these different forms of life that we cannot necessarily see. I think maybe some people can see them, but anyway, this person was channeling this uh, somebody who was a God. Why can I not think of the name right now? So he was channeling that, and he had said that in his these terms are just kind of, they're so esoteric, but like in his ascension process, he had developed high blood pressure, and that it had something to do with the allowing of this new vibration. And so I've been talking about this for 2.5 years, that there is quickly coming a time on our planet where the consciousness is at a degree where there is a possibility of like really amazing lives, like likening it to heaven on earth. And so I've been talking about this. So I guess this ascension process might have something to do with it. So I thought that it was no like accident that I came across this YouTube that had said that for the ascension process, our blood pressure could be higher. But last night and this whole week, I've been having these headaches. Now, I have headaches a lot. I don't know why, but I get headaches quite a bit in my just like, it's kind of a chronic issue with me, and I don't take medication for it very often. But I was laying in my bed last night, and I was having a really hard time. I was having a hard time sleeping, and part of what was going on for me was this thought that I may like pass out of my body. And then in thinking about this idea of me passing out of my body, I just feel like I'm not done. I'm not ready yet. I feel like in some ways I have just started to live. I've just started to live. I've just started to like understand what this life is about. And it is about the experiencing of life. It is about awareness. It's about all the wonderful things we get to do here with the wonderful people that we get to do it with. And the idea that everything and everyone are aspects of the source of everything that is. And so we have the capacity and the power of that which created us. Like we tap into the power of that. And our lives can be absolutely amazing. I also feel like there is a huge backlash toward people as if they're materialistic for wanting things. But I also understand that a lot of times, once we get something, we have it. And it sort of becomes old news, and then we have to move on to the next thing that we want. And that the ideal place for us to be is content. Just contentment. Just content in this moment. And I really think that contentment is what it's about. But I'm not planning to go anywhere anytime soon. But should I actually pass out of my body, which I am not anticipating, and I have no, I really, really, really love everything and everyone. I absolutely appreciate my followers of all the people that I've ever cared for or had any interaction with. This has been the most amazing experience to be alive and to have the most amazing children and family and friends and experiences and everything that has been so great about life. I just want to say that. I have no plans of leaving. Anyway, I just wanted to really check in with you guys. I have been podcasting and I had podcasted about how I got exposed to COVID. I don't know. I will know if I have COVID next week. Um, but but I also closed my Instagram and I was worried that some of my people might go, "Oh my gosh, she okay? I'm okay." No worries. Anyway, I have to go because it's 10 10 minutes and 50 seconds. Love you guys. I'll be back.